Way back in the 1940s, just before Christmas break-up, one of our teachers, a Mr. Wisdom, told a story to our class. It was called The Fourth King, a Christmas story. He started like this. It's Christmas time, the Christmas time, over 2,000 years ago. The shepherds have come to see Jesus in the manger, and they've left. The three kings from the Orient have arrived, bringing gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And they too have departed. But there was a fourth king. And the fourth king lived a day's ride further to the east. And a mighty king was he, a powerful king, all-powerful. And his astrologers had told him that the King of Kings had been born in Judea. And he felt that he had to pay homage. But how could he get there in time? To assemble his huge retinue would take a while. No, he decided that he would journey alone. But what presents could a king take to a king of kings? He thought deeply on this. It must be something that I can carry myself easily, readily, and inconspicuously. And then he went to his treasury and he had a look at all his jewels, precious jewels. And he selected a huge black pearl taken from the depths of the Red Sea. And he tucked this away under his cloak. Then he thought, what next? A sapphire from Far Cathay, worth a fortune. And he took that as well. Then he thought, yes, the greatest present I've got. And he selected a huge blue-white diamond from the land of the Nubians below Egypt. And then he got his great war camel, and selecting just one weapon, a huge scimitar, which he slung across his shoulder on a leather strap, he set off heading west towards the land of the Judeans. That's the story. It's not particularly lengthy, but I won't tell it here. But I just want you to get an idea of how a Christmas story can be told, the opening of a Christmas story, which creates in your mind's eye this mighty warrior king who's going to travel alone on his huge war camel with just a weapon slung across his back and jewels under his cloak, to proceed to the land of the Judeans to give these presents to Jesus, who he'd learned had been born just a little day or two earlier. Fascinated by the story? I've told it many times to many audiences, but I heard it the first time from an old school teacher called Mr. Wisdom, way back around 1948, 1949. I heard it just once, and that story stayed with me for life. That is the power. That's the power of a story.